Hey, Eric Moss here. Thanks for checking out this video. You may have heard of some of the legendary strongmen of the past like the Mighty Atom and Iron Samson Alexander Zass. They performed strength feats in circuses and theaters during the turn of the century. I am one of the people that carries the torch of the classic strongmen, and I wanted to take you into my life to show what kinds of things modern-day performing strongmen such as myself do. In this video, I'll be doing a school assembly. Come along for the ride. Kids are a lot of fun and they make a wonderful audience for the feats of strength. I just realized I'm running low on steel. I better stock up for the upcoming shows that I have, including the one for tomorrow. Just picked up steel, made it just in time too because they are almost out of the stock that I normally do. I get my steel at Edwards Trading Post because for one, they've got the best prices and they deal it in the quantities that I need. Most of the steel distributors will only give it in like a ton at a time. It would take me a long time to get through a ton. I just finished packing up for my Strongman school assembly tomorrow. I plan on leaving relatively early in the morning, and I just wanted to take a moment to share a couple thoughts. For one thing, one of the things that sparked me to revitalize my YouTube channel and chronicle my experiences was actually because I had received a Facebook message from a friend of mine on Facebook named Sean Parisi. He had taken a picture of a steel bar that someone had bent in one of the schools near him, and had asked if it was mine, and to be quite honest, I literally can't remember. I've done over 100 presentations during the past couple years, and they start to blend together after a while. As you already heard, my name is Eric Moss, and I'm going to be performing some feats of strength for you today. First thing to understand, everything that you're about to see is real. I'm going to teach you to break the locks and chains that prevent you from reaching your greatness. Which brings me to my first set of feats and the reason that I'm dressed like this. Upon my chest is a chest expansion belt that is affixed to a steel chain. And on my wrist are some shackles that are affixed to a brass padlock. And what I'm going to attempt to do is to break free of these using my strength. First, the lock. Now the chain. Young boy, I had a difficult time focusing in school. And I was told at a young age that I was a lazy little boy that could never amount to anything. I'm not lazy. What I have is something called attention deficit disorder, which basically means it's hard for me to pay attention sometimes. And it's a good thing too, because when I was told I was a lazy little boy that would never amount to anything, I wasn't really paying any attention. Had I been paying attention, I might have believed her. just finished my school assembly. I am on my way back to the car, and I just wanted to give some reflections on today's program. This one was actually a really great school. Kids were very into the show. They were very well behaved. You know, like my sound system actually went down, which meant that I had to be able to have them hear me without voice amplification, and they were quiet when I needed them to be. Also, I don't really like saying this in the YouTube videos, but I botched one of the feats, and one of the kids after the show came up to me to give me some words of encouragement, which I appreciate. You know, I do have a lot of hope for the kids of this coming generation, because that's not the only time something like that has happened for me. And I also wanted to add this real quick. You know, there was a while when I actually considered stopping doing my assembly program for elementary schools, and I'm really glad that I didn't. The reason I had considered stopping was because I wasn't sure that the kids were actually retaining the message that I was trying to give. But from the feedback that I'm getting from the kids themselves, yeah, they are getting it. And kids don't have motivational audios to listen to, so having the positive kind of message that I bring, and if you're a fellow Strongman, I encourage you to do the same thing, is something that I think all kids need to hear. I'm going to conclude this video, and I'll catch you next week. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.